Part 3, The End of the Road. That time. Harry and Margaret 2019 Summer Vacation. By the time we left Susanville behind, I had that little Mitsubishi station wagon hooked up behind the motorhome. That was one of my mistakes, I guess. The motorhome, being so aerodynamic and lightweight, was built back in the days when the country was in the middle of a gas crisis. They had gone through all kinds of effort to make those things fuel efficient: aluminum body, fiberglass shell, high gear ratios, everything to squeeze every mile out of a gallon. But when you start pulling another car behind it, that changes the whole equation. We were climbing through the mountains, and that's when the transmission gave up on me. I didn't know, then what I know now, that when you're going up a steep hill, you've got to manually drop it down into low gear. If you just let the transmission shift itself, only one belt pulls it. But if you shift it down by hand, two belts pull, and it can handle the strain. I learned that lesson the hard way. When it blew, we ended up spending the 4th of July in Susanville. I used to call that place Mayberry, because it had that small town charm: deer running wild everywhere, friendly folks, quiet streets. We parked overnight at Walmart, and the next morning my wife woke up to a deer standing outside the motorhome window. She loved that. Watching the wildlife was always one of her favorite things about the trip. We watched the fireworks that night, then got towed to a motorhome shop. But it was the weekend, so we had to wait until Monday to get it looked at. When the time came, they told me nobody in Susanville could really handle that kind of motorhome. It had an old Oldsmobile Toronado front-wheel drive transmission, and parts were near impossible to find. So, we packed what we could into the little Mitsubishi, left the motorhome behind, and headed back down to Murrieta, California. I had a travel trailer in storage for backup. Rennie pulled us out.